everybody, my name is Ammon and welcome to another episode of Unveiling Beauty, which is basically anything beauty for anybody who loves beauty, whether you're a beauty professional or just a beauty enthusiast. Watch our show because we're going to answer those questions and the tips that the pros share with each other. Before we dive right into the show though, it is a special month for us. It is a special month for everyone. It is Black History Month. I am wearing my Ulta Beauty Black History t-shirt in honor of this month and our episodes that we've been featuring this month. But even cooler than this awesome t-shirt that I'm wearing, Ulta Beauty just came out with a commercial called Muse, and I want to play it for you now.
Here's to the Muses. Our mothers always knew we'd be the ones to make magic. All that glitters, well, isn't always told. We are all shades of gold, black and beautiful. We are beauty. We are making our mark, from Madam Walker to running the world. Look, a red lip is only good if you speak up. Eyes lined as we stare down what was once said impossible. We define beauty with legacies and melodies in our melanin. See it in the conviction of our curls. This is for the culture. This is our dream. The possibilities are beautiful. And they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So really, behold her.
I just love that video. I mean, it is so powerful. It is so incredible. And it gets me excited about this episode, which is called Embrace Your Roots. And so we're just going to dive right in. But before we do, don't forget, engage with us, because tomorrow night on Instagram, for those of you who engage the most, you could win some prizes. So let's bring out our first guest. She is a young lady by the name of Amy Elisa Jackson, and she is the Senior Marketing Director for Pattern. Amy, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Really excited to be here with you.
So for those of you who might have been living under a rock and you don't know who made Pattern, why don't you tell us?
All right. Pattern is founded and CEO'd, led by Tracee Ellis Ross, the actress, activist, producer extraordinaire. She is such a hands-on CEO. She tries every formula multiple times and for everyone to get sort of their most juicy and joyful hair.
I love that juicy and joyful hair. She is incredible, and she has done us the honor of making us a little video, I believe, right?
Yes, she has. She's currently shooting Blackish and Mixed-ish right now, so she couldn't be with us today, but she wanted to share a little love to the Unveiling Beauty and the Ulta family.
Hi, Ammon and Nick. Tracee here. Thank you so much for inviting Pattern to join you for this episode of Unveiling Beauty. What a lovely title. I'm really sorry that I can't be there with my Ulta family today, but I am shooting Blackish and Mixed-ish, and it just wasn't possible, but you are in great, fantastic, and fantabulous hands with Amy, our Senior Director of Marketing. And I'm really excited for her to talk to you and tell you about and introduce you to the new treatment collection. Oh, so proud. The treatment collection is inspired by those beautiful days and moments spent sitting while your loved ones cared for your curls and poured love into your hair and your roots. Because I truly believe that hair care is self-care. And more importantly, I believe that our hair holds the story of our ancestors. May we always honor them and honor our patterns. So I hope you all enjoy our new collection and have a lovely session, and I hope to see you soon. Mwah! Thank you.
Tracee, we love you. Thank you so much for that special video. Now, Amy, I just gotta know, why do you think it's necessary to have healthy hair? I mean, it feels like it's an obvious question, but tell us your opinion.
But sometimes we forget how important it is to have healthy hair. When we think about healthy hair here at Pattern and at Ulta, we're all about embracing your hair as it grows out of your head. Whatever that natural texture is, you should spend time with your hair, learn it, love it, nurture it. And healthy hair really starts with a healthy scalp. And your scalp is really just like the skin on the rest of your body, your face, your hands. So you've got to show it some extra love. And a healthy scalp looks even in color. It's flake-free. It's smooth. It should feel healthy and smooth, not tight or itchy or irritated.
I love the way that you describe healthy hair on your scalp, just like in your skin. We have so many of these episodes, and I think so many people forget that the skin on your head is just as important as the skin on your face. We worry about our wrinkles and our small pores and keeping our skin healthy, that it's just as important on the top of the head to make sure that our hair stays healthy. It starts there, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So listen, in the video, Tracy talks about like hair care and self-care. What steps do you take in order to take care of your scalp?
Hair care is self-care. If you think about the process of washing your hair or deep conditioning your hair, you're showing your body love, you're taking time for yourself. And especially this day and age, we've got to just slow it on down and show our hair some love. And so in order to take care of your scalp, it's really about three major things: consuming a balanced, nutritious diet, using the best shampoo for your scalp's condition, and shampooing at least once a week. And then between wash days, really keeping your scalp conditioned with Pattern Scalp Serum, which is great for protective styles like braids or locks or full out curls.
Right on. I love the way that you just said that. I love the way that you talked about healthcare and like our hair care, self-care. I'm a big believer in like you take care of yourself on the inside and then you take care of like your hair too. Big advocate for that, for eating well. I'm a fitness kind of guy. I know that my mental health is directly related to like my happiness and my physical overall well-being. So I love that little tie-in. Now talk to me a little bit about conditioning, deep conditioning. Why is it important? How often we should be doing those conditioning treatments?
The benefits of deep conditioning aren't just for your own, sort of mental health. I love it because I take a sort of a moment to sort of put the deep conditioner in. I light a candle. I have my little Spotify going for myself. Like I make it a full experience. But the benefits of deep conditioning are really sort of restoring that moisture to your hair. Frequent styling, product buildup, color. I've got highlights. They can sort of strip moisture from your hair. So it's really, the deep condition process is really restoring moisture, adding shine, and sort of promoting elasticity, getting that juicy, joyful, healthy, hydrated hair. And so at Pattern, we really recommend sort of using our scalp serum, whether on wet or dry hair, and applying it to the scalp. Like I will do this on a regular basis. I will just simply go in and like add a little bit and then massaging it in to show myself a little extra love. And your scalp is really like soaking up that lavender oil, the rosemary, the peppermint oils. So it feels really good. And then what I do is sort of put on the treatment mask. And our treatment mask is like super jelly, super juicy. And so I let that sit on my hair for about 5 or 10 minutes. I might cover my hair with a shower cap or a warm towel for sort of that heat-assisted product penetration. And like I said, I throw on some good music. I just relax. And that's usually my Sunday self-care routine. And Tracy does the same thing. In fact, sometimes she even sends pictures to me of her Sunday self-care routine.
That's so funny. You know what I found, especially during like this time where people are at home, right? Like they've turned like their weekend routines almost into like self-care routines, like Friday night masks and movies or something like that, and I think that applying that to your hair is such a great way to get into a routine where you're incorporating self-care, taking time for myself, where you're not out in the world, but you can honestly, like I've seen a lot of people with naturally curly hair that didn't know how curly their hair could be. Like they've been wear and tearing it, or they've been just blowing it out occasionally, and they hadn't just let it be and just let it rest and recuperate. And all of a sudden this elasticity has come back because they haven't been doing things to it. And they're like, look at all the curl I have. I'm like, yeah, well, you leave your hair alone and you treat it nicely. It gets all that juicy curl, the word of the day, juicy.
Absolutely. Juicy and joyful. And that's sort of the benefit of really sort of nutrient forward, great ingredients in your hair products, because you will unleash the potential of your hair, and you'll get to see what that natural curl pattern or that coil or that tight texture really has to offer you.
Fantastic. Okay, so listen, I have to address it because the title of our episode today is Embracing Your Roots. It has a play on words, obviously, because we're talking about hair and roots, but there's more to it, right? And there's more to it culturally when it comes to textured hair and people who have textured hair. So talk to us a little bit about textured hair history and the legacy behind it.
Textured hair and the hair of the African diaspora is so diverse and really represents sort of generations and centuries of beauty. From the various tribes throughout the continent of Africa, sort of having unique hairstyles to showcase their heritage, to our African-American ancestors sort of braiding maps to freedom in our heads. Like, the practice and the ritual of braiding, of combing and caring for our hair is really an act of self-care and resistance. There's honestly nothing that Black hair can't do, from braids to locks to twists, beaded styles, afros, flat tops, rod sets, wash and go. The opportunities and the beauty is sort of endless. And so when we talk about embracing our roots and the legacy and the heritage of Black hair, it really is about embracing the texture that grows naturally out of our hair. And really reframing what the world considers beautiful. I think of those moments I spent as a child growing up with my grandmother washing my hair in the kitchen sink on Saturdays and lathering my hair with oils and potions and love. She would sort of put the hot comb on the stove and press my hair, and she really took pride in every stroke. And now I grease her scalp. I comb and braid her hair, and she's 92 years old, and that's the ritual of love and self-care and the beauty and the legacy of our hair. And so our hair is really the expression of our hearts and the legacy that we come from. And so it's not just something we celebrate during Black History Month, but it's the ritual that we celebrate 365 days a year.
Wow. That is not only so beautifully said, but full of emotion. And obviously, there's something there where you've had that feeling, and I'm sure that you're not the only one out there where it's more than just hair, right? It is moments and it is care. Well done, well said. I will just leave it at that. And thank you from the bottom of my heart, Nick. Wishing that he could be here hosting us too. Thanking Tracy for your passion, for the amazing products and the time that you're taking to get us the products out there in the world and get the passion out there and the dialogue out there so that we can be part of and understand. And I know I speak on behalf of myself and everybody at Ulta Beauty that we are on a texture journey. We never say that we're there, but we're on a texture journey, and we will continue to work our way and earn our way into that textured hearts because we understand that it's more than just hair, that it is a culture. Amy, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. We love our relationship with Ulta Beauty. We are just so thankful to be in stores and to sort of bring juicy, joyful, healthy, and hydrated hair to the masses. So thank you so much, Ammon. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
We'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
All right, everyone. Now we are at the part of the show that I love so much, where we get to spotlight either an organization or a special stylist that's out in the world. And today, I'm really excited to have on Eugene Davis, who works as one of our Ulta Beauty stylists. Eugene, welcome to the show, buddy.
Hi. Well, amazing to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
So what is your role, and how long have you been with us at Ulta Beauty?
I'm a service manager at Ulta Beauty in Oswego, and I've been there for about 4 months now. But prior to that, I have been in the international industry for beauty as a hairstylist about 30 years.
So what are you most passionate about? You said 30 years. What are you most passionate about in the hair industry?
I'm most passionate about education. I believe in an educated consumer, and I also believe in educating my peers when it comes to texture. And when we talk about texture, I don't mean just African-American hair. I mean just texture across the board, the fabric of hair.
I love that answer. I think we've been having lots of dialogue about, not referring to or just assuming when we say texture that we mean people of Black descent, or a black background. Texture comes in all races, right? It's just has a fabric of hair, just like you said. So I really salute you. And obviously, as a man who's been standing on stages and doing classrooms and educating for 20 years of my career, the fact that you said education is your biggest passion makes me just want to give you a big old virtual high five, buddy. I really love that. I really love that. So do you have any tips and tricks for us when it comes to scalp care?
Well, I believe in hydration and moisturization is very important. And a great tip that I do on the floor when I'm in the stores is I let people know that, you need to use cooler water when washing your hair. So that's one of the tips I get. It's great for your scalp and it's great for your hair. And I also lead them to mask. I tell them how important masking is. That, at least once a week that you must mask your hair. And one of my go-tos is Patterns, the scalp serum, and the other one, Briogeo, the limited edition that we have in Ulta. The Be Gentle, Be Kind is amazing. That superfood mask is amazing.
Love it. Very, very good tips. Love both those products as well. Eugene, thank you so much for being on the show, buddy. I'm so happy. Finally got one of our own as a spotlight here on the show. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy Black History Month. And so for those of you guys who haven't been watching, it's time to start tuning in to Unveiling Beauty. Don't forget that tomorrow night on Instagram, we're going to be announcing a winner of a giveaway from tonight's episode for those of you who engage. So tune in tomorrow night on Instagram. And if you haven't been following us already, you can go on Instagram to unveilingbeauty.show, or you can visit us at our Ulta Beauty YouTube channel. Until then, we'll see you guys next time. See ya.